Think you've already discovered the best of New York City in Part 1? Think again. Welcome back to Discover Atlas. We already explored the top 10 attractions in Part 1, and we have 30 more incredible places to check out among New York City's top attractions. From iconic skyscrapers to beautiful parks where locals relax, our journey through the city that never sleeps continues. If you loved Part 1, you won't want to miss what's coming up in Parts 2, 3, and 4, so stay tuned for a complete guide to the best of NYC. This is Part 2 of our 4-episode series, focusing on the next 10 must-see spots in the city that never sleeps, New York City. Starting with the Edge observation deck, often simply called the Edge, atop from the 100th floor of 30 Hudson Yards. It is the highest outdoor sky deck in the Western Hemisphere. Yes, you heard that right. It's like being suspended in midair with nothing but glass between you and the sky. The angled glass walls give you that heart-pounding sensation of floating above the skyline. As you step out onto the deck, you're suspended at a staggering height of 1,131 feet above the city streets. The views? Oh, they're nothing short of spectacular. You'll be treated to an expansive 360-degree panorama of New York City. By just looking down, you'll see the bustling streets, the Hudson River, and iconic landmarks all around you. Taking a sip of champagne while you take in the views. Because why not celebrate being on top of the world? Even if you're worried about the poor weather or visibility, fear not. Because the Edge offers both indoor and outdoor viewing areas, you can still take in the stunning views from inside if the weather isn't ideal. At number 9 is the Flushing Meadows Corona Park. This park covers an impressive 897 acres, making it the 4th largest public park in New York City. Flushing Meadows Corona Park gained prominence as the site of 2 iconic World's Fairs, the 1939 New York World's Fair and the 1964 New York World's Fair. The iconic Unisphere, that massive steel globe you've seen in photos, isn't just for show. It was created for the 1964 and 1965 New York World's Fair and symbolizes global unity. Those 3 orbital rings, they are believed to represent the tracks of early satellites. Flushing Meadows Corona Park offers more than just attractions. You can enjoy bicycle paths, freshwater fishing, pitch and putt golf, and even indoor ice skating. The park's marina and lush green spaces make it a perfect spot for relaxation and picnics. Have you ever visited this park? Head down and enjoy yourself there. Number 8 is Governor's Island. Imagine an entire area dedicated to hammocks. Lounge, relax, and enjoy the views. You can do all these things on Governor's Island. Located south of Manhattan Island, the island offers a mix of natural landscapes and man-made attractions. It has diverse cuisines at the island food court. You can rent a bike to explore the island's scenic trails and maybe discover hidden corners, take free kayaking in the East River, and enjoy local craft beer at this popular spot. Throughout the year, Governor's Island hosts hundreds of programs, exhibitions, and activities. It features both temporary and permanent art installations, adding to its creative vibe. The island is full of energy, and you'll find locals and tourists soaking up the sun. Just a 10-minute ferry ride away, you can visit Governor's Island anytime. Next up, if you love architecture, you'll love the Whitney Museum of American Art, often just called the Whitney. Known for its distinctive architecture and its focus on modern and contemporary American art. The museum's main building, designed by architect Renzo Piano, is a notable example of modern architecture. It features a sleek, modern aesthetic with a focus on natural light and open space. This is the world's leading museum dedicated to 20th century and contemporary American art. Founded in 1930 by the visionary sculptor and art patron Gertrude Vanderbilt Whitney, the museum has been a hub for creativity and innovation ever since. The building is characterized by its unique sculptural form. It has a series of terraces that step back as the building rises, creating a series of outdoor spaces. The exterior is clad in a mix of concrete and glass, with the glass panels allowing natural light to penetrate deep into the interior. Did you know that the museum houses more than 25,000 paintings, sculptures, drawings, prints, photographs, films, videos, and even artifacts of new media? All created by over 3,500 talented artists from the late 19th century to the present day. The galleries are arranged around a central atrium, which helps create a sense of openness and allows for a fluid movement between spaces. It features expansive column-free galleries, which offer versatility for displaying a wide range of artworks. The museum is located in Manhattan's Meatpacking District, just steps away from the Hudson River Greenway and the West Side Highway. Getting there is easy. Hop on a bicycle, take public transportation, or grab a taxi. And hey, if you're a foodie, don't miss the Frenchette Bakery at the Whitney on the ground floor. It's a delightful spot for sweet and savory treats. In the heart of Midtown Manhattan, a theater called the Theater District is one center of New York's entertainment industry. And yes, it includes the iconic Times Square, the bright neon lights, giant electronic billboards, and tourists taking selfies with Elmo and Spider-Man. The Theater District is synonymous with Broadway, the world's most famous theater avenue. It's where the magic happens, where stars are born, and where audiences hold their breath during show-stopping numbers. Broadway theaters abound here, showcasing everything from timeless classics to cutting-edge productions. Think of the Golden Theater, the Bernard B. Jacobs Theater, the Gerald Schoenfeld Theater, and the Booth Theater, each with its own history and allure. And if you're wondering about the granddaddy of them all, check out the Broadway Theater itself. Whether you're strolling down Broadway or enjoying the theater vibe, the Theater District promises a memorable experience. At number 5 is the Radio City Music Hall. It's an auditorium that can hold 5,960 seats, arranged in 4 tiers. Nicknamed the Showplace of the Nation, Radio City Music Hall is home to the legendary Rockettes known for their high kicks and precise dancing. But it's more than just glamour. The hall has hosted stage shows, movie premieres, and televised events like the Grammy Awards, Tony Awards, and MTV Video Music Awards. It's also where the annual Radio City Christmas Spectacular takes place, a holiday tradition that amazes audiences with music, dance, and festive joy. Beyond the performances, Radio City is adorned with art. The Great Stage is also impressive, featuring hydraulic lifts, trapdoors, and the famous mighty Wurlitzer organ that rises from below. Over the years, it has welcomed everyone from Frank Sinatra to Elton John, from Fred Astaire to Beyoncé. Want to peek behind the scenes? Take the Radio City Music Hall tour experience. Explore the majestic interiors, learn backstage secrets, and maybe even catch a glimpse of the Rockettes rehearsing. Stepping into the refined world of the Frick Collection, located at 1 East 70th Street on the Upper East Side of Manhattan, is a renowned art museum in New York City that houses an extensive collection of European paintings, sculptures, and decorative arts, primarily from the Renaissance to the late 19th century. It includes over 1,500 works of art, but these aren't just any artworks. They're masterpieces by renowned artists such as Rembrandt, Vermeer, Goya, and Whistler. The collection also encompasses fine furniture, porcelain, and rare books, providing a comprehensive glimpse into the history and culture of Europe. The collection is displayed in opulent rooms, each designed to provide an inmate viewing experience. With furniture and decor, the rooms retain the mansion's original residential feel. So whether you're an art enthusiast or simply someone who appreciates beauty, the Frick Collection invites you to explore masterpieces that span centuries. At number 3 is Legoland New York. Goshen, New York is home to the world's largest Legoland. It has a welcoming environment for families, especially with kids. These little builders are old enough to enjoy all the building activities. Meeting Lego characters like the iconic Lego Friends or the brave Ninjago Warriors is pure joy for these kiddos. Whether they're building their own Lego creations or admiring the detailed Lego displays, they'll be in brick heaven. Imagine their eyes widening as they hop on the Dragon Coaster or explore the Lego City. Check out the rides. The rides are thrilling but not too intense. Think family-friendly coasters, interactive dark rides, and water adventures. If you're in Manhattan, Legoland is just about an hour away. But hey, if you want to turn it into an overnight adventure, the Legoland Hotel with its Lego-themed rooms awaits. Just remember these 3 tips for your visit. Buy tickets in advance, arrive early, and most importantly, have fun. At number 2 is Madame Tussauds, New York, another world-famous wax museum and tourist attraction in New York. It offers visitors the opportunity to get up close and personal with incredibly lifelike wax figures of celebrities, historical figures, and pop culture icons. From Audrey Hepburn to Lady Gaga and Brad Pitt to the Kardashians, they're all here. Enjoy thrilling special effects as you team up with Marvel heroes to save New York City, and in Carnival Adventure, an exciting motion simulator ride where you shoot lasers at enemy clowns. Explore the Marvel universe with Spider-Man, Iron Man, and the Hulk, and step into scenes from favorites like E.T., Ghostbusters, and Star Wars. Discover more attractions, including behind-the-scenes looks at how these realistic wax figures are made. Madame Tussauds also hosts special events throughout the year, so be sure to check their website for hours before your visit. Finally, an iconic symbol of New York City, the Empire State Building. It was once the tallest skyscraper in the world and captured the imagination of millions of visitors each year. For 40 years, the Empire State Building held the title of the world's tallest building, surpassing the Chrysler Building and later being overtaken by the North Tower of the World Trade Center in 1970. Its Art Deco design and soaring height made it an instant landmark. It has 102 floors and stands at a staggering 1,454 feet from ground to antenna. And did you know that the construction of this building only took 1 year to finish? Yes, you heard it right. 1 year. Construction of the Empire State Building began on March 17, 1930, and was completed on May 1, 1931. Unbelievably, it was built in just over a year, an impressive feat for its time. The building's 86th floor observatory is legendary. With floor-to-ceiling windows, it offers 360-degree views of the city. On a clear day, you can see up to 6 states: New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Connecticut, Massachusetts, and Delaware. But wait, there's more! Head up to the 102nd floor observatory for even more remarkable vistas. It's a true sense of awe as the elevator doors open, revealing the entire city spread out before you. And here's another fun fact. Did you know that the Empire State Building has been featured in countless films and TV shows? The Empire State Building was famously featured in the 1933 film King Kong, where the giant ape climbs to the top of the building. This scene has become one of the most iconic moments in film history. Thanks for joining us on this thrilling tour of New York City's iconic attractions. If you haven't watched Part 1 yet, make sure to check it out for even more amazing spots in New York. And don't forget to stay tuned for Parts 3 and 4, where we'll uncover the remaining top attractions in our City That Never Sleeps series. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and leave a comment telling us which attractions you found the most exciting. Together, we'll give you the ultimate guide to experiencing the best of NYC. See ya!